Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you own property in Clermont County, let's be real, keeping up with those tax deadlines can feel like a massive chore. But today, we're going to break down the digital payment process step by step, making it incredibly accessible, even if you've never paid a single bill online in your life.
I've got to ask you right out of the gate, are you ready to skip those physical lines down at the county administration building and get some serious time back? Did you know you can handle this whole process from the comfort of your couch in literally just a few clicks? The potential time savings here is absolutely massive, and by the end of our time together, you'll be fully equipped to handle your property taxes securely and efficiently.
We've got a great roadmap today. We'll start with our introduction, go through the preparations, hit the step-by-step guide, talk about after payment steps, cover some FAQs, and finish up with a quick closing. All right, let's dive right into Section 1, Introduction to Online Property Tax Payment. So, why pay online? Well, instead of worrying about postal delays or standing in some dreaded line during standard 8 to 4 office hours, the online system gives you 24/7 access. It's the ultimate convenience right from your home, utilizing highly secure encrypted financial transactions. This completely eliminates the friction of traditional snail mail and ensures your payment is received the exact moment you authorize it.
Now, Clermont County doesn't actually build this payment processor from scratch themselves. They partner directly with the Municipal Service Bureau. You'll hear it called MSB. And this partnership is exactly what provides that seamless, user-friendly digital portal for you to safely route your tax dollars to the county treasurer.
Moving right along to Section 2, Preparations before making an online payment. Okay, before you even open the portal, let's get your ducks in a row. First, grab your latest tax bill. On there, you'll need to spot your 18-digit parcel ID number. Think of this as your property's unique digital fingerprint in Clermont County. Make sure you're on a solid, secure internet connection to protect your data, and of course, have your preferred payment method, whether that's your bank details or a credit card, ready to roll.
Now, this next step is absolutely crucial. If you have a mortgage, check your escrow status first. Clermont County uses a brilliant tool called Escrow Check, powered by Auto Agent Escrow Cloud. It gives you real-time verification to see if your lender already submitted an automated payment on your behalf. Always check this first so you prevent accidental double payments. What a headache that would be, right?
All right, Section 3, Step-by-Step Guide to Paying Online. Your very first move actually isn't the payment portal, it's the County Auditor Portal. Just do a quick search engine query for the Clermont County Auditor's real estate search. Once you're there, look up your property by your name, your address, or that 18-digit parcel ID we just talked about. When your parcel pops up, verify the exact tax liability amount you owe. Got your verified total? Awesome. Now you'll navigate directly to the MSB portal at msbpay.com/Clermont County Treasurer. Punch in your property details so everything routes correctly, pick your payment method like an e-check or a card, and hit Submit to securely finish the transaction. Oh, and quick tip, if the page ever glitches out or you need a password reset, usually just clearing your browser cache gets you right back on track.
Let's talk about convenience fees for a second because they kind of vary wildly depending on the government department. Notice the contrast here. If you're paying your Clermont County water bill, First Billing charges a flat $1.50 for an e-check. Paying state income tax, ACI processes e-checks for free. But for Clermont County property tax, the processor is MSB, and they actually calculate a variable fee for both e-checks and cards directly at checkout based on your total liability. So just be ready to see that added right before you finalize the payment.
Which brings us to Section 4, After Payment is Made.
Listen, the absolute second your payment goes through, the MSB portal is going to generate a digital confirmation code. You'll get an email too, but do not close the window without saving or printing this code. This is your official receipt for your records. If there's ever a discrepancy or a failed transaction, having that specific code is the absolute fastest way for the treasurer's office to track and resolve the issue. Now, did that payment you just made feel a little too heavy on your wallet? Clermont County property taxes are normally these massive lump sum hits due twice a year. However, the treasurer actually offers a monthly escrow program. It's a completely free prepayment plan that spreads your tax costs into nice, manageable monthly installments. Whether you choose this or stick with the standard biannual payments, it is highly recommended that you set up recurring calendar reminders right now so you never miss a future cycle.
Let's shift gears to Section 5, Frequently Asked Questions.
We see this question all the time, especially from newer homeowners in the area. When exactly do you need to log onto this portal and pay?
The biggest thing to wrap your head around here is that Ohio property taxes are billed 1 year in arrears, meaning the tax bill you receive this year is actually paying for your property ownership during the previous calendar year. These are broken into 2 semi-annual installments, and while exact dates can shift slightly based on legislative stuff, you should permanently mark February and July on your calendar as your target payment months.
Okay, now for the question that causes the most frustration. Seeing an extra charge at checkout when you're literally just trying to fulfill your civic duty. Why is there a fee to pay online?
It's super vital to know that Clermont County does not keep a single cent of that extra fee. It goes directly to MSB to cover the electronic clearing and processing costs. Why? Because Ohio state law specifically prohibits the county from using taxpayer dollars to absorb merchant credit card fees. So the cost of processing the digital transaction has to be passed straight to the user.
Finally, what is the absolute worst-case scenario if life gets crazy, you forget about February or July, and you miss your payment entirely?
Well, missing a deadline is serious. The moment you miss it, late penalties are immediately assessed and delinquent interest begins to accrue, seriously inflating your bill. And if you fall behind for more than a year and a half, the county takes severe action. Your property becomes subject to foreclosure, and the treasurer will file to literally sell the property at a sheriff's auction. This is exactly why knowing how to quickly pay online is an absolute must.
Let's wrap things up in Section 6, Closing.
I highly encourage you to explore the tools we talked about today, particularly that monthly escrow program if you're looking to budget a bit better. Just a quick reminder, the information in this explainer is based on data current as of August 2026. Because state laws and county policies can shift around, always double-check exact due dates and fee structures at clermonttreasurer.org. If you've got any questions about navigating the digital portal, drop a comment below and share your experiences. So the final thought I'll leave you with is this. In an era where we can manage our entire lives from our smartphones, how much time are you still sacrificing to outdated bureaucratic systems? Take your time back. Thanks for joining me on this explainer.